Sure. Here's a rewritten and rephrased version of the article, keeping the core information intact while making it clearer, more concise, and professional in tone. Markets tumble after China announces new tariffs on U.S. goods this morning. U.S. markets opened to significant losses following China's announcement of retaliatory tariffs. The new measures will impact 34% of all American goods and are scheduled to take effect on April 10. Reacting swiftly, former President Donald Trump posted on Truth Social in all caps, stating, "China played it wrong. They panicked. The one thing they cannot afford to do." Joining the discussion, NBC News senior business analyst and host of the 11th Hour, Stephanie Ruhle, criticized the escalation and Trump's response. "This isn't a game. Nobody wins in a trade war," Ruhle said. "There's a clear lack of understanding from the former president about how trade and global economics actually work." Ruhle pointed out that over the last 2 months, key U.S. allies like South Korea and Japan have started strengthening trade ties with China, as the U.S. becomes increasingly isolated. "What's shocking," she added, "is that I've spoken with several Trump-aligned business leaders and investors, people who have supported him in the past, and not one can provide a solid economic argument in favor of these tariffs. All I hear is, this is what the president wants. That's not a strategy." She emphasized that no credible economist has supported the tariffs, nor has anyone from Trump's inner circle provided a long-term vision for what they hope to achieve. "It's all short-term pain with no outlined path for long-term gain," she said. Ruhle also referenced the Biden administration's earlier misjudgment in calling inflation transitory, noting that working Americans didn't have the luxury to wait while prices soared. Now, the narrative has shifted again, with Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen recently stating that cheap, affordable goods are not a God-given right, a comment that drew criticism. Commenting on Trump economic advisor Scott Bessent, Ruhle noted growing discomfort. "He looked visibly uneasy in recent interviews," she said. "Sources tell me he's become an outsider in Trump's circle and may be eyeing a move to the Federal Reserve to distance himself from the current chaos." She concluded by emphasizing how crucial affordable goods are to low-income families. "It may not be part of the American dream," Ruhle said, "but it's a fundamental part of how Americans live, especially those who can't afford to wait for cheaper options or ideological experiments in economic policy." Let me know if you'd like this turned into a shorter briefing, or adapted for a particular audience like a newsletter, social media post, or press release.